Never mind. I take it back.
What's up, YouTube? Today is March the 10th, and I'm here with my cousin. And so, first things first, a few weeks ago, I didn't post because I found out that my uncle died. So I didn't edit that week's video. I also didn't film, so the following week I didn't have anything. And then I was sick as shit and couldn't film, and so that's why I haven't posted in 3 weeks. So here's my vlog for this week. Is basically my cousin has a project too. Why don't you explain it?
Well, I'm taking a film production class, so I don't even know if the camera can see me.
It can see you. Oh shit! Don't drop it.
I don't know how wide the range is on it.
It's pretty wide, but I don't have it on widescreen.
Okay. Well, I'm taking a film production class, and one of my current projects is to create a mock interview or just an interview in general about something I don't necessarily know about. And I figured I like music, don't know much about music. He knows music, so why not ask about that? So thankfully, luckily, he accepted to do the interview. I didn't really have any fallbacks on that.
Like, if I wouldn't,
I don't know. You could be busy.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I'll make time for the family.
I also don't have any questions prepared, really. Kind of just thinking from on the way here. I was procrastinating.
I told you, man. I told you to do it.
I got busy. I was playing Zelda.
He's a Zelda freak. He's been on that what is it? Breath of Wind? Breath of Wild?
Breath of the Wild.
That's what it is. See, that's how much I don't know about Legend of Zelda anymore. Even though I played through Ocarina of Time and I'm in the middle of Majora's Mask.
You're a few years behind, man.
Shut up! I know.
Just a few.
Just a few, not a lot.
All right. So let's get this over with so we can move on to other things.
Yeah, man. No doubt.
So first question, you already answered. I asked how old or how long ago did you learn you wanted to do music? Your answer was when I introduced you to Guitar Hero.
Yeah, I went over to his house one time and he was like, check out this game, it's called Guitar Hero 2. And I was like, alright. And I was horrible at it, and I was like, oh, I want to do this. Let me do this. I asked my parents and my sister to get me Guitar Hero 1, and they ended up getting me Guitar Hero 3.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. It was so awesome. I was so grateful.
Okay, so that's when you discovered you first had a love for music.
Yeah.
About approximately what age did you pick up
The guitar?
Yeah, an instrument.
An instrument at all?
A non-plastic instrument. Yeah.
Good. I was about to say the recorder, and hated that damn thing, but I could play it. Probably. So I was 12 when I started playing guitar. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I've been at it for about 10 years now. Jesus Christ. Guitar has taken up almost half my life.
Okay. When you first started with your music, about how much time would you dedicate a day?
Easily like an hour and a half to 2 hours.
An hour to 2 hours a day?
Yeah. Because I had no skills, so I tried to like force myself to have skills, basically.
And at this time, you were just interested in guitar, right?
Yeah, it was just guitar. And then that's at that point.
Okay, so next question would be, when did you decide to start broadening your musical horizon?
Oddly enough, I had always had the notion of, doing other instruments, but I never really did until when it was like in 2012, so like 5 years ago. I I was in I was in a band, and the other guitar player and I kept teaching the bass player how to do some of the lines, because he, not because he was a bad bass player, because he's not, but he was literally learning the ropes as we were like performing and shit. So we'd show him things here and there, and like it just kind of blended, like, because bass and guitar are so similar in so many aspects that I just kind of picked up the bass, just kind of just like that. I just kind of knew it, and and then at that point it became like, let me do this more often, or I do different instruments and shit. Was that you?
That was my home. Oh, shit off.
You should probably take the vibrator off too, actually. Oh. So it was probably around 2012 when I started to venture into other instruments, but I've always had the idea.
Okay. Let's see. I'm drawing blanks on questions. I had something in my head and then started thinking of other questions to ask, and I lost it. So you started your band in high school.
Yeah.
How long did that last for you?
The band lasted 3 years of active band work. We're on hiatus. We never actually broke up, so TBA does still exist. It's just, half the members are in Florida and half are in California, so
Okay.
can't really do much. But yeah, no, I just talked to the other guitar player not so long ago. We're on hiatus. But yeah, it lasted about 3 years before we had to part ways for a while anyway.
Okay. So backtracking a bit, back to your love of music. What is it about music that attracted you to it?
The thing about music, and a lot of people that are musicians usually have this same thing, is that music is the best way we know how to express ourselves in any way, shape, or form. And I can sit down, like, if I'm in love with somebody, I can sit down and write a love song and like I'm good. Like if I'm feeling like crap, I write a thrash metal song or something. It's the best escape and expression at the same time. And yeah, that's what most musicians will say, because it's a general consensus between us.
Okay. Got nothing.
They're horrible. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. See, this is what happens when you get distracted by video games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can't put it down.
You really can't, bro. Oh, I need to recognize that damn thing.
So I could probably extend this to about like a 10-minute interview.
However long is on
This is about 5 minutes. Well, it needs to be like about a 5-minute interview. What the teacher wants us to do is 2-minute introduction, a minute questions, just answer back and forth, and then the last 2 minutes just like closing. Like, thank you for the interview.
That works.
Thank you for your time.
That
sort of
works.
thing. I got no more questions for now. I'm sure something will come up. Something will come by. Maybe a little down the line. I'll keep my notebook
After he's
open.
done with Zelda.
I need to turn this in by Monday, so there's no way I'm gonna finish Zelda by then. Actually, I think I got one more question.
Shoot.
How has this, musical journey of yours affected your life?
Wait, what do you mean? Like,
Since you started
Mhm.
How has music affected you since then?
Oh, dude, music has saved my life so many fucking times. It's kept me out of trouble more times than I can count too. One of the major stories that I was eventually gonna tell on my blog anyway, so this is the perfect time to tell it. Um, Basically, I had a group of friends that they were cool and all. Like who they were cool. But back then it was like when people that did drugs were looked down upon like horribly, like much more so than now. And they wanted me to go do some drugs with them, and I was like, nah, like I'm gonna practice my guitar for a little bit. And I found out that they got arrested a few hours later, and it's like guitar has literally kept me out of jail.
That's crazy.
Right? Oh, I love it. I love playing guitar. And I always remember that story. I always remember that day. So it really proved to me what music is for me. And music is a lifesaver, and it is to a lot of people. Yeah.
Okay.
Positively affected me. is the fucking bare minimum of that answer.
And playing music, you don't just do it recreationally.
I'm trying to make it my career, whether it be teaching, recording, or performing. As long as music is in my life, I'll be okay.
And there's been a handful of times where you performed for a group of people.
I've performed for Venice High School like 9 times that I can remember. I performed at this park in Marina Del Rey. What was that shit called? Burton Chase Park. That's what it was. Performed there twice. I performed at Quinceañera once. That was awesome. I'm actually gonna play a song at Kelly's wedding. Apparently, that's already been decided.
Oh, cool.
So I'm like, all right, like, cool. I'll play a song. I just don't know.
No pressure, right?
No pressure. No pressure. Just you play this wedding. This is for some playing a wedding.
And the first time that you performed live, I'm assuming you felt some sort of anxiety. You're nervous.
Oddly enough, no.
No.
I have this weird, I guess you could call it ability, but not really. Basically, what happens is, let's say I have a performance on May 20th, for the sake of examples, right? So on May 19th, I'll be nervous as shit, and then May 20th, I'm completely fine and I just jam. It's really weird. I don't understand why, but I get nervous the day before, and the day of them.
Can you describe the feeling you get when you're up on stage?
There's no words for it. Being up on stage, performing, it doesn't matter if it's a few people or a couple hundred people. Like, being up there and being able to play is just, it's amazing. I have no idea how to put that into words. It just feels damn good. That's my best. That's the best I got. It feels damn good to play live. It's awesome hearing people cheer. And it's funny when people talk shit too.
Yeah, everyone's got fans and everyone's got people who aren't exactly fans.
Yeah, I had a performance for a talent show in 2013, and right before we started, there's a video of it too, and you can hear somebody go, "You better not mess up," or "You better do good," or something like that. And like we jammed, we just had fun, and none of us knew that anybody had said that until we watched the video, and I was like, "Oh, somebody insulted us," but then everybody was cheering, so I'm pretty sure we did good. This is funny though. But there's always somebody's always gonna say something, and then usually they shut up.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's a fun feeling, dude.
Cool. Well, That's all the questions I have. I think that's more than what I wanted to have. It's just something brief, something short. So, thank you
Of course.
for your time.
Of course.
Cool.
That's my bad, guys. I got interviewed. I'm gonna be a famous musician, motherfuckers. No, I'm kidding.
I hope you edit some of this out.
I'm probably gonna edit some of it.
I'm not very good in front of cameras.
It's alright. I might not edit a whole lot though, just because it's fairly short and I need to have a longish vlog. 15 minutes. How much
So
time is
you
it?
want me to interview you for...
Oh no, we're good. We're at 15. We're at 15. We're good. Alright, fuck this. I'm out. Catch you guys next time.